afternoon. Welcome to Mumford Road, another Stowmarket FC match day highlights. We come to you today, Thetford versus Stowmarket. Joined today by Lau. Lau, how you doing?
Doing good yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Looking forward to it. What are we expecting today?
I think it'll be a tough game. Thetford, okay, they're not been in the best of form, but we're looking towards the last bit of the season now, last 3 or 4 months, and I think the main tests are really going to come away from home when you're coming to places like this. Pitch looks all right, actually, to be fair. I think they've done a good job with the pitch, but as we spoke on the podcast during the week, it's all about teams may not be in the best of form coming up against us, but they want to get that unbeaten record that Stow have got and end it, and they've got the chance. They're the next team today that we come up against. Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, conditions look good, pitch looks good. You got the team news? Is the team looking good?
Always, yeah. We've got 3 changes today. Maybe a couple of surprises really that you wouldn't have expected. Ollie Brown, the captain, drops to the bench. He's one of 3 changes to the team. So you've also got Dean Bowditch and Josh May, who came off, got a hat-trick last week, came off early in the game. So he's dropped to the bench. Kirtley's in, a start for him. Also got Anton Clark starting today, and Matt Blake as well. We didn't see him in the squad last week. He starts today against one of his former clubs. And also returning to the bench today, Dom Doherty, which unfortunately for our goalkeeper coach Danny Potter means no place for him in the squad today. But hopefully he'll have a place if we get to Wembley, because I believe that he might have played there once.
I've heard that rumour as well. And yeah, we feel for Dan. He's putting a good shift in this year. But look, strong squad, really strong bench. We understand Mayhew maybe have a little niggle from last week, but you've got some replacements that have come in that are ample for today. You still thinking comfortable Stow win?
Hopefully, yeah. If we can get off to a good start like we did last week, then you've got to say, fingers crossed, we can get all 3 points. But I think it's all going to be about, like a lot of these away games, if we can get off to that good start, get a first goal, get on top, and go from there.
Use the hill.
Yeah, use the hill as well.
Use the hill.
That'd be nice.
Fantastic. Well, look, Lau's back in Stow today. I'm back in Stow today. Let's see if we can continue this march on. We'll catch you after the game.
Good, put in, right. Get out here then. Get over, Anton! There you go. Don't run! Okay, show this way. Go for it. Yay! Just get that shape, the balance right. Balance! No foul, Jack. Done your job, Jack. Done your job. Good, half turn. Relax. Shorten up. Come out. Come out. Got the crowd, we need you, mate, this win. Look, finish. It's going to cost you, Jeff. Probably a tenner every goal off of Let's work harder. Well done, Anton. Go on, drive! Drive! Well done. Forward, Anton. He needs someone to bounce it off. Tighten up, Rudy. One level and one. Oh, Brownie, you behind! Brownie, you behind, please! Hey! You level with him, Brownie behind! Fucking organised. Brownie! Good boys, good. Very good. We need some help, we need some help. Yeah, back stick. Well done. Come on, make it come on. Patient. Patient. Yes, and again, please. Good, good. Bring yourself up, Dino. Stand still.
Is that when he starts talking?
Come on, then. Come on, Blake. Come on. Good. Press. done. Deliver that.
See that? No goals. Other boys.
Okay, well that just about wraps it up here today. Town walking out 7-0 winners. Wasn't really close in the first minute, was it really?
Yeah, it's another one of them games where get the early goal, kick on after that, 6-0 at half time, a really good first half. Second half, got another goal, Finchy getting his hat-trick, but I think all the damage obviously was done in that first half. Stow were really clinical, and good to see Finchy get his hat-trick, Sweeney get a couple of goals, a great free kick as well. Anton get on the score sheet as well, always nice to see, and Joe Thetford scoring from a corner. So yeah, a very comprehensive win today for Stow.
Yeah, I have to say, we 7 goals is a lot to look through, but I see 7 really good goals. You know, that free kick I think is probably one of the pick of the bunch. Anton's is a nice finish. Fair credit to them. A job well done. It's a professional job. It's a dominant job. But do you know what? All fair credit to the Thetford goalkeeper, actually, because 7-0 is a big score, but he made some really important saves in that second half, and you know, he can probably come out of it a little bit proud that, you know, he stopped it from easily getting double figures. You know, what did you think of Thetford in general today?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we start to think. Like last week with Ely, when we were 5-0 up at half time, we were thinking, could this be the day where we get to double figures? And we're thinking that today at 6-0, the way we played first half, we were dominant. But Thetford, full credit to them, second half they came out, they performed a lot better in the second half, only conceded 1 goal. They attacked a little bit more. Stow, we had a few chances, but we didn't create as many as we did in the first half, so I think only conceding 1 for them was a good second half. But yeah, you've just got to say it was a job well done in that first half, really. 6 goals in the first half. It's tough to come out after that half time. The team talk's not going to be nice, but they've come out, only conceded 1. You know, a little bit unlucky maybe not to get 1 themselves. You know, they put themselves in some good positions, but at the end of the day, Stow doing what we've done for a lot this season, getting the goals and being dominant and getting another win.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Sweeney's going to get a lot of plaudits. We'll probably take another man of the match for multiple assists, but anyone else that really you think stood out today?
Well, Finchy obviously getting the hat-trick, that was good to see, and I think that's 7 goals in 3 games, something like that. He's been banging the goals in the last few weeks. Anton, we've got to give him a mention for getting the goal, first goal in a little while. And we had him on the podcast recently, asking him when his last goal. He can tell us now it was Thetford away on the 25th of January. So yeah, he's got his goal. I thought he'd done really well getting through the 90 minutes. Was good to see, but I think all across the park, and you've got to say, Stow were really good. And the subs that came on, George coming on again for another appearance, Dean Bowditch off the bench, is looking good, and the team's looking good, I think, going forward now.
Yes, definitely. One last question for yourself. Do you think this is possibly as perfect as a perfect 90 minutes could be? It was definitely a perfect first 45. Do you think Stow are getting close to that? You know, probably their ultimate best.
I think perfect first 45 was score 6 goals, as I say. It's very good. Second half, obviously, they take the foot off the gas a little bit. Thetford up their levels because they don't want to concede 6 goals again. But yeah, I think we're getting there, and I think the good thing is the way we're putting games to bed early, as you've mentioned, Adam's mentioned as well, getting the early goals, and we've had our top goal scorer on the bench today. We haven't even had to bring him on because we've been that dominant in the first half. We thought, okay, we could probably rest him for games coming up, and that's a good position to be in when we've got 3 cups to play for. The Vars, obviously we want to do well in that, the League Cup, the Suffolk Premier Cup, the League as well. We want to keep doing what we're doing, so I think overall today it couldn't have gone any better.
Fantastic. Well, let's inform everybody what's next for Stow.
Next up, back at home next week. God Manchester Rovers at home. They did the double on us last season. Obviously we won at their place a few months ago, so hopefully we can return the favour and do the double on them. And then it's all ice to the Vars, Wroxham, on the 8th of February away. Only a few places left on our buses now if you want to come with us. So yeah, get in touch quickly if you want to come on the bus with us. But lots of Stow fans going to be making the trip for that, so it should be a good day out in a couple of weeks. Fantastic.
And don't forget, that Vars game will bring you all the action from both, but the Vars game especially. That's the inflatable day. Don't forget your blow up and inflatables for that game. Well, look, we're going to wrap up here. We thank Thetford for their hospitality today, and obviously we thank Stow for a near perfect performance. See you later.